I wrecked the bounder. Maybe it's become time to look into some backup cameras. Fortunately, no other vehicles were involved. That could have been real expensive, but this was involved. Okay. And we smashed got some red reflectors stuck on there, a little pile of it down here. Yeah, I backed right into this thing. Actually, it was over there and I was backing up and it jumped over here and got in my way. Oh man, I was backing up and the first thing I thought, you know, only 1, 2, 3 mile an hour, wasn't moving very fast, but that's 16,000 pounds sitting there. And when you hit something solid, well, it stops immediately. And so there was a big, sudden stop. And first thing I thought of was the bikes. I thought, oh man, it probably just smashed the bikes and probably ruined the e-bike and possibly damaged the Suzuki. But it missed them. Yeah, there it is. Actually, it was so close. There's a little bit of yellow paint on this reflector on the back, but it didn't crack it or anything, but it just skimmed that reflector. But it smashed this. Got a little bit red tape on there for the time being, but I gotta get a new light and straighten the bumper up. I'm gonna have to pull this whole metal piece off. There's I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, there was 12 screws in it. So I'm gonna pull this piece off and straighten it. Crack the fiberglass here and here, but I think when I get this straightened off and this pulled off, a lot of that'll relax and pop back. I'll have to put some fiberglass in those seams, and when they move back, I'll clamp those until that dries and hardens. And I'm gonna have to get this, like I said, I'm gonna straighten this all out. I think I can do a pretty good job at it actually, and repaint it. It needs repainted anyway. So fortunately, it wasn't any worse that it didn't mess up the rear door. It'd probably be hard to find maybe repair that door frame and find the door itself, you know, RV salvage yard or something. So, and the water tank is in there. It didn't hurt the water tank or any of the plumbing, so you know there's no leaking, no damage there. So it's just really on this corner of the body. And I'll replace this light. Replace this light, get things straightened out, fiberglass, that straightened out. I think I can make a really good solid repair here. I tagged it got the ladder a little bit too, and broke this bracket, but it's still really, you know, overall, you know, it's still really solid. So yeah, so that happened. That's kind of put a change in plans. I think I have most of everything I need at the garage to repair that. I'll probably have to pick up some paint. But we're gonna, it's kind of just on a big loop, seeing and doing some things. And this is gonna cut it short though. We are going to a place today, and then after that, that's it. I'm cutting it short. I'm gonna head back to the garage, but we're gonna, at least while we're here in Scranton, Pennsylvania, we are gonna go down and check out this one thing down here. It's railroad related. You'll see. Well, we're getting ready to drop into downtown Scranton ahead there. And that's where Steamtown, I think this is our exit, 7th Avenue. Getting ready to go to the Steamtown National. It's actually a National Railroad Museum. This building here is railroad related, and I don't know what you call those round sections on the corner of the building, but That's really cool architecture. Very nice brickwork.
Take the next right onto Cliff Avenue, then slight left to stay on Cliff Avenue.
Here we are arriving at Steamtown National Historic Site and the Lackawanna County Electric City Trolley Museum. A trolley museum, that's kind of a bonus.
Take the next left onto Cliff Avenue.
Okay. Google Maps kind of got a little bit screwy here, so I think we're okay now.
Feet, your destination will be on the right.
Now this is interesting. It's like we're gonna drive head on into number 7 there. That little tank engine.
Your destination is on the right.
Engine 2124. Okay, down here is the trolley museum. And here, nice and handy here, we got bus and RV parking. Nice. Okay, we're gonna come back down to the trolley museum. Probably when we're done here, we'll come down to the RV anyway. So that'll be on our way out. We'll stop and see some trolleys maybe. But we're gonna get up here to the main event. The main attraction. There's engine 2124. That is a 484. That means, those you don't know, there's 2. I forget what they call the lead wheels. And 8 drive wheels. And 4 these other wheels. I forget what those are called right now. It'll come to me. It should. Okay, this is pretty cool. We come in this right in the main gate and right into the turntable area and roundhouse right in the middle of it all. So this is pretty cool. I don't know. They're big steam engines, okay? And an old caboose, an old diesel sitting on the turntable. And here's a little one. These little ones. Now these are cute, right? We can get, maybe I could get one of these. They're small in comparison. These little tank engines, because they have their own water tank built onto them. They don't have to carry it in I don't know, wherever it is they carry it, in the tender, part of the tender. Wow, I wish I had one. And then number, I don't know, what number is that? I don't know. I wonder when the last time this had a fire going in it. Yeah. I don't know what number it is. It's missing a tag off the front of it. That was number 3. Wait a minute. It says number 3 here, but it says number 2 on it. Don't know. Okay, so we could go in. All right, we're gonna go up this walkway here, and that'll get us into this garage, into the roundhouse. Pretty cool being here. And I think these are called deraillers. But they have one on each track, I guess. If for some reason one of these things would come rolling out of here, it would stop here and not roll into the middle. Okay, let's go on. Okay, we've come inside inside this roundhouse, and just to clarify, I guess what I was saying about that tank engine, you know, it kind of had its own external bladder that held its own water. This is a perfect example where, okay, that's the engine up here, and back here's the tender, This one's half and half. Holds water in that section, and holds wood or coal in that section. So, and the little tank engines don't pull a tender around, so they gotta carry their own stuff. Number 6039. And then they have these big hoods in here for when they first pull in and need to cool down, or when they're firing them up. Yeah, that stack should actually be, this one should actually have been pulled forward a little bit more, so that stack's underneath that that hood that would, you know, suck the you know, smoke up out of the building. So each one, as we go around, you'll see each one has one of those hoods for above the smokestack. I did see some things online about Steamtown. I knew they had several steam locomotives, but I didn't know they had quite as many. This is another pretty big engine, 759. I'll have to look online and read more about it. I'm just, for my own sake, I'm kind of interested. An inquiring mind wants to know. Wish somebody'd ring them bells. Wow, this one, wow. Something, number 65. This one looks like it's getting some work done to it. Definitely is getting work done to it. Both the engine, and I see parts laying down there from the tender. It's getting work done on it. See some brand new bolts down here. And the front's open for inspection or repair. So that's pretty cool. Getting another one worked on and maybe back in service again. An old passenger car. What's it say? Lehigh Valley. Yes, that's a Lehigh Valley passenger car. And there's one I didn't know about, number 3254. Yeah, I knew parts of this are closed, and yeah, we can't go in the workshop. Wait a minute. Let me turn around here. Actually, the workshop's over there, and they have a big boy, number 4012. I think they're just doing a cosmetic restoration. That's one of the, I think, 8 surviving big boy locomotives. And if you remember an older video I made back in Nevada somewhere, we witnessed the 4014 coming into town, and it was out on an excursion. And the 4014 is the only one that was actually completely rebuilt and to put back into full-time service. And it was rebuilt like it was new. It could go into full-time service. The Steamtown here has number 4012. Yeah, there was 25 of them originally made. 8 survive. 4014 runs. 4012, I think, is just getting a cosmetic restoration, and so it's over in a closed area, so we don't get to see 4012 today. But you can always go back, and if you want to see one of the big boys in action, you can go back. Maybe I'll put that video at the end of this one. I will. You can see 4014 running down the tracks. It's pretty impressive. Philadelphia. This is the Baldwin Locomotive Works, Philadelphia 60733. What's that say? 1929, I believe the date on that says. But yeah, this is painted a real dark green. I think that'd be pretty impressive looking out in the daylight. These are such cool machines. I should point out too that each one of these like garage stalls, you know, has a big pit underneath of it, so they can go under and service and inspect the everything on the bottom side. And I don't know if they do any clean outs, ashes and cinders actually here in the building, or if they have a clean out pit somewhere else, but yeah, they could clean out here, I guess, if they had to. Don't know. Number 26 is pretty nice. I like it. I don't know if we'll see anything run today or not. Okay, let's get out of this building. Okay, we've made our exit. We're back out here in the open spot around the turntable. And let's see. There's a couple New Jersey passenger cars out there. One of them is wrapped in a cocoon in a big giant stretch wrap. I don't know what that's all about. Here, I want to get a shot of this Erie, Lackawanna caboose, just because cabooses are cool. All right, let's move on. There's some engines out there. I think, oh, those are the ones out by the parking lot. Little tanker down there. Now, okay, this is pretty impressive. It's a 280 wheel arrangement for what it's worth. Okay. And that diesel switcher there, that's the engine, that 426 that was not in its spot. They moved it out here for some reason. Maybe to get some fresh air. Yeah, these turntables are impressive. That, you know, they have a wheel that runs around this rail that goes the whole way around here, and this whole bridge, you know, just rotates to lines up with whatever track goes into whatever stall or garage. The gift shop is closed, so there'll be no coffee cup or t-shirt souvenirs today. So I would really like the shirt. Well, maybe we'll make our way over to the trolley museum. Maybe I can get a shirt over there. I like these style windows in the cab. Huh? I was just told by one of the museum guys that this one on display out here near the parking area out front of the roundhouse, this number 2317 was operating up till about 10 years ago, and it just got to the point where, you know, it needs some things, so it will eventually, I guess, you know, funding has to be acquired and such, so it's in line for funding and room in the workshop. But you know, plans are to get this, you know, fixed back up and running again. But I guess it was their excursion train, you know, up till about 10 years ago. So, pretty dang nice, impressive vehicles. Here, okay, I'm holding this, it's like at face level, so these wheels, you know, actually, you know, they're slightly taller than what I am, and I'm 5'8", so pretty big wheels. Okay, I just wanted to take a quick peek over here in the yard, and then we'll go down to the trolley museum. This caught my attention. This here number one. Number one. It's a little guy. It's a 262, but it's kind of tiny, and it's just really nice. It'd be nice to see that little one running around. Yeah. And another number 47 over here. It's a 464. Yeah, I wonder if these will ever get rebuilt. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. Wonder if Steamtown has a on their website, they might have a roster, I guess, which ones are in line for restoration and which ones are not. But it'd be nice to see, you know, every surviving one, you know, that wasn't scrapped, that's still around today. It'd be nice to see them all fixed up. The number one over there is really cool though. Okay, so we're down at the trolley museum here, and I thought I heard a trolley whistle, although I think they have rides like Thursday through Sunday, and today is not one of those days, so I think they're scheduled like every 2 hours. So regular trolley rides down here, that'd be a lot of fun. But I think I heard one. heard a trolley whistle. So unfortunately, up at the steam train thing, nothing. There was no fires in any of the bellies of them locomotives, but maybe we'll get lucky. It'd be nice to see one of these fired up and moving around today, even though they're not doing rides. You know, we did hear a whistle, I think. Look at this thing. Man, I gotta have one, I think. I gotta put like a little V8 motor in it, maybe. Yeah, maybe with a turbo. I think I need one. Okay, as trolleys go, you know, the early ones were horse-drawn, and just the style of this one, maybe it's a little big, but it kind of looks like that era. And at some point, you know, some of them got converted to electric, and I'm gonna guess that's maybe what happened with this one. I don't know. Could be all wrong. And well, I think this was it back before its restoration. Huh? Yeah, and it was trucked. By the edge of that truck. Yeah, it was saved from the scraps. Yeah, it was transported to storage in 1959. So it was stored a while, and anyway, it's restored in here, number 506. Philadelphia and Western. Look at that thing. Oh, here, this is cool. Hang on, let's go over here a minute. Old hardware is cool. Old signal lights. And probably a call box. Oh, well, this box is not a call box. It's a controller to turn, I guess, some street lights out. Those street lights. Or lights along the trolleyway. That's a pretty cool setup. I've never seen that before. Danger, trolley cars only. Yeah, here, this is a telephone box. Bells. Now all we need is whistles. Do not enter. Closed for repairs. Well, dang it. That'd be nice to go and snoop around. Above the windows is stained glass windows. But it's getting some repairs done to it. Philadelphia Limited, number 801. Yeah, I think this one's in need of a paint job for sure. Well, good thing it's inside, out of the weather. So it looks like at some point they did some work on it, and it'd be nice if they got back to it one of these days. It'd be nice to see it all finished. Oh, here's a couple nice ones up here. Pretty early streetcars here. It's the 3rd Avenue Railroad, number 651. Yeah, they closed these areas off because of the COVID-19 precautions. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, that's just the maintenance shed over there. I was looking around for the trolleys that they give the rides on, and they must have been those last two that we've seen inside the building, because they are right inside those big garage doors leading right out here to the track to the outside. But it's only Thursday through Sunday, so no rides today. There's that other trolley sitting up there, but somehow I don't think that's the one to give rides in. I wouldn't think. It's a newer model, but it's kind of rickety looking. So I'm pretty sure it's these two in here, or maybe the ones they give rides on are one of these two out here. They also have track access. Although the orange one looks a little bit rickety. That green one, yeah, it's a little faded and everything, but that might actually be the one. Yeah, maybe you come out these doors and up the sidewalk and around and get in that green one. It looks like it's, no, these rails are too rusty. I don't think the green one's been out in quite a while. it's got to be those over there. Those tracks aren't quite as rusty. Anyway, yeah, I think this is gonna wrap it up here in Scranton. I'm gonna get the bounder back down to the garage, and I gotta take the bikes off the back, the rack off the back. I gotta get started on fixing that little whoopsie I had yesterday. So about a 4.5 hour trip back to my neck of the woods, and I don't think I'm gonna get out there. I don't think I'm gonna drive all that today. I'll probably stay in about midway, probably in Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Maybe I'll stop in Clearfield and get another burger. And we're out of here. Thanks for coming along today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. So thumbs up, and oops, come on, Bella. Come on, Bella, you're coming with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.